Hey everyone, so I have a special treat for you. So for all of you Mopar fans out there that follow my channel, I haven't uploaded a lot of Mopar content. I just haven't had a lot of access to a lot of the new vehicles, but today hopefully I can make up for all of that, because behind me I have a 1200 horsepower Dodge Demon. Now this thing is tuned by Bailey's Performance. You can check them out with the link in my description, and we're gonna see what this thing's all about.
Yeah. Coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who we running with, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah.
All right, guys, so this is the Dodge Demon Apocolypse. Now, this isn't a trim level straight from the factory. This is tuned by Bailey's High Performance. You can check out their link in the description. They are based out of Fort Worth, Texas, kind of on the outskirts of Fort Worth, but they had asked me to review this vehicle, and of course the owner asked me to review it as well, to give the company a little bit of exposure and to show you how great their work is. So this is a beautiful looking vehicle. Obviously it starts life as a Dodge Demon, and this one cranks out a whopping 1200 horsepower. Now, that is only on racing fuel. So this one's running just pump gas. So right now it's pushing around 930, somewhere in the mid 900s, but that's still a lot more than you get from a stock Demon. Now this one, obviously, because it is an owner's vehicle, he did a little bit of specific things to it, and I'll show you that as we go around the vehicle. Now, this isn't going to be a super full in-depth review. Obviously, I'm going to focus more on the performance side of things, but let's go ahead and just get going. So if you've never seen a Demon ever before, it is a beefy car. You can see these wider wheel arches right here, and it really makes the car look incredible. This thing has a stance like no other, and then once you come up to the front, you have the signature air grabber hood scoop. So this is one of the biggest factory hood scoops. I think it's the biggest factory hood scoop ever fitted to a production vehicle. It's absolutely massive. And then these two middle lights right there, they're not actual lights, they're both ram air intakes, and I love the LEDs on this thing. It just looks so mean when you see this coming up in your rearview mirror. Now obviously you do have a ton of functional aero going on right here, so all these vents are going to be functional. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's a little bright today, right in the middle of harsh sunlight, so I do apologize, and it's windy, so if you hear the wind, I apologize for that as well. But coming off to the side, you're gonna have these massive Nitto tires. Now the front tires are going to be the ones that come stock with the Demons. If I get a little bit closer, the wheels are going to be different, but these are going to be 315/40, and these are 18-inch wheels. Now these are specific to the Demon, so by that I mean, if you look here at the bottom, hopefully you can see it, there's actually a Demon logo down there, and these tires were made specifically for this vehicle. Now the badge has been removed because of the wrap, which says Apocolypse down the side, and of course you have the Demon logo right there. Now as you come to the back though, he did put Mickey Thompson's on here. So these are Mickey Thompson Race Master tires. These are gonna be 325/40s, obviously still 18-inch wheel, and they do a really good job of gripping the road, as you guys will see in just a little bit. Now as we move down the side of the car, you have more of that kind of like blood splatter coming off to the side. It looks really cool. Then as you get to the back, pretty standard stuff, nothing too crazy coming back here. It says Bailey's on the tail, and then you are going to have an incredible exhaust note. So let's go ahead and take a listen to that. All right, so stepping inside the Demon, obviously I do have the red key here today, so I couldn't drive something like this without getting the full performance out of it. So I do have that right here, which is awesome. But on the inside, there's really not much to just talk about. I mean, you've got a fully black interior. Looks really good. You've got the Demon logo stitched right there on the seat. Red seat belts, which look really cool. Obviously a suede Alcantara wrapped steering wheel mounted paddles. All right, so once we're on the inside of the car, looking around, nothing too significant. You are going to have an Apocolypse badge right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. But other than that, it's pretty standard Demon stuff. There's no seat deletes in here at all. Start stop button is going to be right there. So go ahead and listen to that one more time. Good gosh. All right, so coming under the hood of this Apocolypse Demon. Now you can see the air grabber symbol right there, so showing that this is a functional vent. But look at this. This is just insane. So this has a Magnuson supercharger. So getting rid of the stock supercharger, replacing it with this Magnuson supercharger, and just look at the pulleys on this thing. It is insane what all has been done here. I couldn't tell you a whole lot about what in specific has been done, but just know that it all equates to 1,200 horsepower at its maximum level. So there are different packages, and this is the highest package you can get with the Demon. But I'm sure you guys are eager to see what this thing is like to drive, so I mean, let's go ahead and get it on the road. All right, guys, so in order to drive a 1,200 horsepower beast that's only two-wheel drive, I must warm up these tires, so we're gonna go ahead, warm them up a little bit. Holy smokes, it's literally still smoking. All right, so everything looks to be good, and we're just gonna go ahead and see what this thing's got. Big open road. Oh my gosh, dude, what the heck? Oh my gosh. See what this thing's got. Big open road. Oh my gosh, dude, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Dude. Oh my word. Are you okay? You're like, dude, you're like speechless right now.
I felt the tires spinning.
Dude, that was pretty scary. How does this grip? How? Even when it was struggling just a little bit for traction back there, it still caught it, boom, laid the power right back down. It's like the tires just put the car right back in check. That was insane. Now, of course, straight line acceleration is it's absurd in this car. Absurd, even more so obviously than a regular Demon. Now, I do want to clarify, this does make 1,200 horsepower, but that's when it's on race fuel. Because this is only on pump gas right now, we're making about 934, but I mean that's obviously still an insane amount of power. As far as handling goes, I mean, it handles okay. I have everything in street, the suspension in street, and it rides okay. It's real floaty right now, so I literally feel like I'm just kind of gliding like that, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, obviously this isn't something you're gonna be hardcore carving corners in. This is a true American big open road, especially here in Texas where I live. We have just straight long open roads, and this is what this car is built for. Cruising, having tons of power, looking good doing it, sounding great doing it. I mean, and this one from Bailey's is, wow guys. If you have a Demon, I would definitely consider at least seeing what they have to offer. I mean, because what I'm experiencing right now is incredible. And of course, what they pride themselves on is having reliable horsepower, so making sure that all the internals work. They're going to work for a long time, as long, if not longer, than the factory setup. And it's just a really cool thing. They did a great job. Other than the constant supercharger whine, there's really nothing too crazy about this car that screams like, hey, like, I'm just a hardcore tuner car. It feels about what a, I guess, normal Demon would feel like. I guess I have never driven a normal Demon, so I can't really compare, but I can only assume that because it is a, you know, at the end of the day, it's a factory vehicle, it has a little bit of that just daily drivability to it, and this has that as well. It's really good. If you can deal with that whine, if it doesn't bother you at all, then this thing is a cruiser. I mean, obviously other than the wrap, but it's really cool. Well, everyone, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I had a ton of fun filming this thing. It was just an absolute beast. If you guys want to see more, be sure to subscribe below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Also, shout out to Bailey's one more time for creating just an absolute animal. And to the owner of this vehicle, I did want to say, check out the link in my description for Beloved. It is a company that he created, and it helps children in Ethiopia, and it's just a really, really cool thing. Personally, I love it. It's associated with the church that I go to, so if you guys want to support that, you'll also be supporting the channel as well, because I fully support that. But thank you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.